Well, here we are. Happy Saturday. We're talking about fonts briefly there, and the intro I ended up downloading 2 new font families because I was looking, and they struck out at me. Today is Signalis. Just a little bit more Signalis. We're quite close to the end, but I don't think we're close enough that one stream's going to cut it. Because I always say, oh, it's going to be this stream, and then it isn't. So I'll play that for like an hour or so to get a little closer to that. And I might pivot to Elden Ring because I'm enjoying running around that world. And as always, I'll just open up the co-op server for anyone else who has the build we have. Right. Let's get this thing loaded. So I had an issue the other day with Game Pass where it just refused to load any game, and I actually forgot to test today whether or not that was still an issue. So hopefully this all works. What's interesting is I've only got a few achievements left to get in Signalis, and it says I have 33% of the achievements. So I'm assuming the percentile for achievements now is based on how many points it awards you for each one. Which is an interesting way to do that, I suppose. Also, remember this. Alright. The game's loaded. That's good. It's very good. My controller, however, is on the other side of the room. Hello. Font purchase cost a bit, but dang, a good font feels comfy. It does. What is the going rate for an Adobe font, by the way, if you don't mind my asking? Ballpark estimate. Because I'm quite happy with the free fonts I have, but it is tempting to go and look for like a really good one and not have to worry about the cost. Oh, I actually have to plug my controller in, don't I? Yeah, that helps. Continua. We finished the game and then we sort of started a second loop, I guess. Well, not a second loop, but we came back in at a point seemingly before the original crisis happened, and now things have changed. We've kind of experienced this before, but we've learned that this isn't the first time. People keep re-experiencing this. Things a little twisted here now. We've got a gun, we've got ammo, we've got a flashlight, that's all. We're not gonna go heavy, because we're gonna explore. We still have no map data. We'd have no idea where we are. Actual fact. Suppose if you have a good memory, you can figure out where you were. Gather to victory over the Empire. Du warst hier zuvor. Is that you were here before? I don't really know German. Still at least 2 weapons we don't have, you know. Licensed by Adobe, but it's an Empire, an Emigre. They have variable prices. $15 a piece and a pack of 10 variants. That's pretty good. Oh, I see. So you buy a single one for like 20, 30 bucks, or you get 10 for 15 bucks each, kind of thing. Still, it's as you say, you can't beat a comfy font. I don't know how to get in here because I no longer have the access codes. Oh shit, there's terrible monsters here now. Getting darker. Kind of unavoidable. I'm sorry, what key? I didn't see that, but I need to leave. Christmas room key, I don't know. Don't need the light for this. Hey, tap tap. I recently purchased hard ups and box cutter add-ons for Blender, so I've been doing some hard surface practice, getting used to those add-ons, and let me tell you, I should have done it years ago. It's not just the fact that they make it a lot easier to work, like, there are things that they do that I can do in Blender Vanilla, I know I can, but it just does it in a better, cleaner way, and it frees up my mind from having to figure out how am I going to fix this thing while I'm doing this the Blender way. I can just do it and it works, and I can think more about what I'm actually doing, like design-wise as an artist. So that is a cool thing that I'm enjoying right now. Well, there's only one way to go, so I must have picked this key up already. Or it's in the locker somewhere. All of my stuff is, my memory is fuzzy. All of these things are a little messed up. They're not all messed up. Seems... I have two versions of this. So maybe... I guess that says this is where we are now. So we had frequencies. Moon, sun, scales, rock, tree, and sword. There's no other way I can go. Impossible. Just start off in this bathroom stall, so yeah. No choice, I guess. I don't have any shotgun ammo either. That would be really useful right now. I do have that small bottle of ammonia still. The only thing I can think of is that what I need, you've been here before, yeah, is in here. There's no data feed. I can't find the code. Perhaps if I'd remembered it from before. It's a long time ago. Those things are really tough. As soon as I go in here, it's bad. Classroom key required. No entry either way. No classroom key to speak of. Numeric keypad. Wait. Ah. Idiot. Service request form F29. Let's search our memory banks for the original service request form F29. The wall safe keeps resetting to the default combination. The wall safe is by London Doctor. The default combination is 204512. Right. There we go. That's a good little puzzle. I like that. There we go. Classroom key. All right. Sweet dodge. Right, here we go. Weird. Wait. These dark spots are real dark, so I guess we're going in the meat dimension anyway. You've changed. Commander? It's like everything was taken apart and put back together by someone who doesn't understand how it works. I've become whole again. Oh. I wear no mask. That's a nice little King in Yellow reference too. A mask. He wears no mask. I hate everything. Perhaps this is hell. The space intentionally left blank. I like the fact that our guts are only being kept in by the fact that we're wearing a piece of armor at this point. The rather large hole in our body. Oh, there we go. You can see through this little hole, but looks like the dial ring is missing. Rot front. Find that dial ring. Like the way the cameras are still watching us, even though this whole place is kind of shit. Oh, we have a map. Look at that. Okay, that's good. Things are less weird here. 8mm ammo. Wow. You know, considering I have grenade rounds and rifle rounds and I still haven't found either of those weapons, I begin to wonder if there was a way for me to get them and I missed it. Ooh. Oh, better. A computer within a computer. This is delightful. Your requisition request for a Type 84 submachine gun was successfully processed. Responsible body, blah, blah. 120 ammo. So a lot of this has been used already. Wait, this is Aeon Commando to Colibri. From Young. The locksmith said it will take at least a period until the replacement key is done. My niece currently has the only other key, but she's still at the hospital right now. Photo store key. The block ward of Sector C, there are rumours that there's an Imperial spy active in your area. Protected Special Operations Unit's been dispatched from Aeon headquarters on Heimat to investigate and should arrive within 6 to 12 cycles. Needless to say, should they be successful, this will not reflect well on your record. You know what to do. Your performance will be subject to review by local command soon. This will determine if you are marked for replacement. I understand that you need entry to the bookstore for your patrol, but we do not have a spare key for the front door. However, you can use the back entrance to get into the store. It's secured with a keypad. The code is the birthday of my daughters. They were born in Veneta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. He told. Yeah, they need bucks. Colibris need bucks as a grounding thing, otherwise they kind of go insane. From Aeon Commando. Relocation. No. So I guess she made a request to be relocated, and that was the answer. Just no. Transferring data to replica memory. Nice. Like this. A lot. We also have these diskette slots, but I don't have any disks. Nice. Okay, this is good. A fairly central new room here. Take that. We'll keep hold of it just in case. Let's see what became of Colibri. Side. Is the Ito. Okay. Always worth checking the receiver. Okay.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the ship.
Thank you for the follow, Hersfeld. Welcome. Our scouring our memory banks. For a clue. This is the only clue we have, really. The birth date of my daughters. They were born on Vineta. EKZ numbers. So I was wondering if one of these requisition forms might already have the answer to that. We'll do some more exploration first. I missed a couple of those. That's not great. This ammo is very limited. It's a very nice weapon, though. Other side. Oh, damn it, really? I used all those bullets and can't even get in here. They come back? Yeah, they always come back unless I use thermite or flares. This has gas leak. I need a hand wheel. They only come back if they're not smells burnt. Hello, Flo. Smells burnt. Alright. New plan. I like that gun. Could be good in a pinch. But I'll take the revolver because I know we've got just enough to load it up. And we can have stun prods. We have 3 thermite here. I don't think we need the flashlight. This is when I immediately will go into a room where I need a flashlight. Most of the time it's nice to have. There. Kill it with fire, indeed. They just keep coming back. Explosive. We got more of those. Oh, shotgun shells and a bad time. Well, we don't need to go in there anymore. Sweet. Hairspray. Some 10mm ammo I can't carry. This picture again. Looks like there's a playing card embedded in the paint of the painting. Paint layer is too thick to remove the card without dissolving the paint first. Oh, I've got some ammonia smelling stuff. Perhaps that's like useful in this regard. Time to take a pee. Let's go. That away. That away. Put those away. Retrieve. This. And load up the thermite and sort the painting out. Got that flare gun. Conflagrate. These guys... Depends how far we have to go. I'm gonna just be quick. Turpentine would be good. All I have is a small bottle with clear liquid in it. That I thought might be useful, but apparently not. Irritating. Means at some point I'm gonna have to go back through this corridor. Unless I found what I need upstairs. Ladder? (512). That's us. The location's fun and original. Yeah, it's cool that the map is back, and I guess that's for a reason. Great. I won't need the flashlight, he says. Excuse me. I tried using the stun prod, but I'm glad I didn't now, because this is much worse. Oh boy. There's a lot of stuff in here, huh? Monfest celebrations cancelled over safety concerns. The seasonal Monfest celebration, a young but well-established tradition in most Rockfront sectors, will not be allowed to take place until further notice, the Protector Public Office has announced today. There is a credible threat to public safety that is currently under Protector investigation. Citizens are only to leave home for work and report all suspicious activities to their block warden. When pressed about the rumours of an Imperial spy living in Sector C, the Protector Public Office only repeated their appeal to citizens to report all suspicious activities to a Protector. I'm not sure that was worth the ammo either. But there are bullets here if we need them. Oh, nice. Is there any context for why we're in the red front? That's this universe now. Effectively, humanity is now a small group of planets, a unified race, and they are going out to find other habitable worlds, kind of thing. Where is our introduction? The frontier of the solar system. Zerpinski, this facility is a new beginning, so I guess this is like a mineral extraction, yeah. Or refinement munitions production. The war effort against the remnants of the Empire. So there's some kind of Empire involved, I guess. We're probably split into two major factions at this point. I can't get in here without my flashlight. And we are in a bad way. I'm gonna thermite those guys because I don't want them to be a problem later. Got the hand wheel now. I think there was a third one, but we'll hold on to it for now. There was some... We're piecing the world together. There was something more about this. I think, sort of in the past in the intro, but most of it is told through the various things that we have. We can establish that we're in a kind of space empire. There is an empire on one side that's at odds with whoever we are. There's various planets that are controlled, and we are where? Oh, that was right. So if we go to Elster features, that says we were at Elster 512, a replica. We work with a Gestalt, which I guess is a human or a vessel with a human mind in it. Replicas are not, they're just purely biomechanical entities that are built for certain purposes. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessels of the Penrose program. So yeah, our job is basically to repair the ship so that the ship can go off and find habitable worlds and stuff like that. But something went wrong, our ship crashed, and now we're looking for our Gestalt. Wait. Oh, another meat room, my favourite. Acetone, nice. We needed exactly that. In there. There's a drop down. I do enjoy, yeah, the game's very appealing to me in a lot of ways. There's the backstory of it being the Space Empire, you know, replicants and Gestalts and all that stuff. It's all very Blade Runner and Nier and all that. Also, we're heavily influenced by these ideas. There's the various references to the King in Yellow that have happened. There's ideas of... It's not only the kind of 1984 totalitarianism of this sort of Kafka-esque nightmare government universe, but there's also the cyberpunk transhumanist angle, and then the whole identity and memory thing mixed in with a little bit of potentially cosmic horror, because we don't really know why we've come back a second time and everything's covered in meat now, but we know that this has been happening. And we know that this is not the first time we've had to do this. There's also a lot of cool little references to... There was like a very cool Ghost in the Shell reference on the previous time we played this. Made me happy. But that's really... that, again, like these kind of memory identity stuff is covered a lot in Ghost in the Shell. Talk about the idea of a ghost. And consciousness and all that stuff. Stun prod. Should we keep this on? We need the flashlight again. But we have the acetone now, so... we'll take that first. Actually, let's go back and get that diskette. No, we'll use the acetone, then we'll do that. Because we can't carry all this stuff. Yeah, this painting, we see this painting a lot, and I think that this is probably a rendition of Lost Carcosa, based on the description of Carcosa and what this kind of evokes. So I think this is another King in Yellow reference. But we straight up we've seen the book more than once. And then there was that guy that said, I wear no mask, which is another one. Sixth Major Arcanum, the Lovers. This also apparently is important, as I think our Elster unit was in love with, or I think there was a mutual relationship between the Elster and the Gestalt. What's her name again? We see the girl with white hair, but we have an image, and the image is gone. Get a photograph of Young. Ah, God, I get confused with the buttons in the menus. It's quite recent. Ariane's notes. Yes, Ariane. That's who we're looking for. Right, now. Store that for now. Go and grab those other two items. I am trying to piece this together, but bearing in mind that I started playing this months ago, so there are things that I've forgotten by this point. If you really want the full story, you could probably look up a YouTube or video or something. I bet someone has to do a cool video essay on this. I really hope so. I enjoy a good video essay. Okay. We can jump into the meat grinder pit. There's the keypad and there's two doors over there that we can't open yet because they're open from the other side. Same with that door. We can go upstairs and use a flashlight, and we can use the computer. We should do the flashlight thing first before everything wakes up. That's usually a room with stuff in it that I don't want to go in twice, so we'll probably end up using the stun prod in there, so that's okay. Put these away. We'll put these away. We'll just take this. Risky, but best way. Let's hurry before everything gets up again. Oh look, I did miss one. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. That's the ring. Some metal debris is caught in the light well's netting. We have to get rid of that. Need something to reach that with. This is Magpie. Gonna need to play a sound. Might have to activate a radio. I wonder how diagnostics are affected, because they do move around. It's an interesting subsystem. Leave that stuff there as a full heal in that room. Ah, that's back in here. Really wish I could reach that. Developing tank. Yes! Okay, we just gotta go. That's everything we can do so far here. The card room is now full of meat. I don't think I've ever said before, but it doesn't look like we need to go back in there. So that's good. Plastic container for developing photographs. Its label indicates that an undeveloped photo is inside. Good to know. Ah, we could use a fire gun and a pinch, I guess. Okay, there. As well carry all of those if we're taking one. We need the disc. Just a check. There's no label on the disc apart from the manufacturer's mark. Okay. I do miss diskettes. I know that everything's cloud-based now, we don't really need them, but it was nice to have a format that was... You could just put a hard copy of something on it and store it somewhere. I think physical backups is still worth having, but the problem with those diskettes is that they deteriorate over time. It's just as easy to use a USB these days, but they're not nearly as cool, are they? It's like a mini disc. Due to the power rationing, only a limited number of antennas in the grid are powered at a time. To determine which antennas are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate the correct antenna Take note of the antenna where the test signal can be heard on both dishes. In the transmit program, enter the antenna number and select the correct sound file to broadcast. This is how we're going to open the box, right? We're going to transmit and then tune into the radio. Okay. Receiver dish mode, duplex signal repeat to local. Set your radio to frequency, whatever that is. Another cool puzzle. Let's have a look. I really like the way they use this radio for all kinds of different things. It's fun. Engaging. Okay, this is on. Let's triangulate. $36, I guess. 43? Magpie. What's bells? Yours was different? Really? Oh, right, the puzzle answer. That's just a scale. This... what am I hearing? There's like a voice. And that voice isn't part of the file we're sending, that's part of the signal. We're pulling that in. Right. So, we need to work our way back to the Magpie box. I think these are all woken up now, but it's still a safer route. Right, we're never going in that room again. It's a passcode. 7 stars? Young Photo Store. Ah, yes, we need to get in there with the developer. Tarot card depicting the 17th Major Arcanum star. It's listing numbers in German. Yeah, everything's basically... it looks kind of like Russia, China, but it's Germany, is what I'm getting from the whole world. Ah. Ariane Young, this is our Gestalt. girl without a doubt is remarkably odd, certainly due to her being raised solely by her mother, rather than by a community of good people overseen by a block warder as is normal these days. Her obsession with paintings, music, and other such nonsense was clearly implanted during her time living in the mountains on that desolate radio outpost. Nonsense, they call it, and surely her friendship with those Venetan-born Ito sisters also exposed her to some of the questionable literature that is illegally sold in their parents' bookstore. She does not seem to understand that these distractions are no longer acceptable now that she must partake in the society of our nation like anyone else. Personally, I can only hope military service will beat those frivolous ideas out of her in a way that this school has failed to do so far. That is one of the best documents we've found in the game so far that really sums up what this society is like. Just like in no colourful terms. It's you work and frivolities are meaningless. The only reason they seem to exist is for the mental stabilization of replicants, which is important to stop them from breaking down and having to be replaced. This is why we have to give libraries to Colibri types. This is why certain other types need fetish items, like dolls and things like that. Ah, why did I come in this room? Bad move. Now that room is also full of meat. Great. Room 512. The photo store is somewhere, right? Wait. Could it be... Was that from the other side door? Or was that the photo store? Wait, there's a door in the hospital room. I didn't even see it. We have to go back through there. Art and mountains also point to the king. Yeah. That's a door we can't get in anymore. Wait, so there's just... I guess whatever was in that room in the top right, we're just not getting there now. Oh, wait, no, that's not the apartment door. No, it is the apartment door. Alright, yeah, we can't get there. It's blocked. Full heal. Does the meat retract? It hasn't really started appearing until this point, so I'm going to assume it doesn't. It's probably just that room might have had some optional items in it. I really hope it doesn't have any documents in it, because that's really what I'm interested in here. We might need this. I don't remember where the photo store is, but I'm assuming it's on the corridor to the right, which now has enemies that have probably woken up again. We need the photos because we know that she grew up with Ito's sisters, Right, and we need their birth date to get the key to going in there. Other side. Other side. Alright. Then this isn't the way, and I guess we're gonna have to jump into the pit. That was her, I think. Millions starve as Imperial blockade continues. Due to the ongoing transit of Kitez, ration shipments to Veneto have been disrupted by Imperial forces again. Millions of using citizens must starve for yet another month as Imperial frigates in Kitez orbit critically damaged. Imperial missile frigates in Kitez orbit critically damage one of our humanitarian convoys on their way to Veneto, sending diplomatic efforts with the Empire into another crisis. The orbit of Kitez will continue to block free travel between Veneto, Rotfront and Heimat for another 8 seasons, which leaves our liberation troops on Veneto stranded on the desolate ocean world with minimal support. Convoys will continue to be sent despite the Imperial blockade. Only through perseverance can we rebuild what remains of Veneto. We're getting a lot of, like, actual lore dumps now in this part of the game. There's 2 healing items here. It's not gonna fill me with confidence, to be honest. Teeth. And the tower card. Or 8 mil. The game seems to have taught me that jumping down a hole means you're about to fight something, so I don't think we're ready. This. And I also don't think I can realistically get back upstairs to become ready for this. And all I have is a revolver with 2 bullets in it, so I might have to reload. Oh, cover your ears, guys. This usually gets nasty. I think that's what happens when a Calibri goes crazy. Oh, there's like a Ray Bradbury "There Will Come Soft Rain" silhouette. Come on! Alright. We made it to the photo store. Wait, did that say 210? No, 20. Okay. This is developer fluid. Ariane. Oh no! That's Young. Yeah, so those are the twins. Unit 12, 5th Veneto Infantry Division. Oh, Ito Lilith. That's who we're looking for, I think. And Alina Seo is the other one that we know. That's the girl on the right. Photograph that was inside the developing tank. Photo shows some kind of digital dot matrix code. I wonder what kind of machine could process this code. I'm curious. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm curious. You tried, it doesn't work. Hello, Anomalina. Yeah, it's no good. It's too blurry right now. What mystical device would you need to read this? An ancient piece of technology from a long forgotten land. I have one bullet left. Okie dokie. It's alright. I see that. Panicked and picked up a thing I didn't want to pick up. The eyes are back on the screens. I can see them. Ah, there's a safe room here. Okay, perfect. This is perfect. Keep hold of that. Patient key. How goes the signals? I need the lamp. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep, actually. Come to think of it, I'll mention that. Because the people over the road were having a party again at 6:30 in the morning. So that was cool. Yeah, this game is still very good. It gets better every time I play it, but I am currently... I noticed these are hexagonal, like the keys that we were getting. Yeah, I'm currently solving puzzles. I'm only going to play this a little longer today, I think, because I want to play some Delden Ding. But, going well. We partied at 6:30. Well, it started last night. And basically I live on a street that's like on a main street in town, and there's like shops everywhere. And above those shops are apartments, and one of the apartments over the road occasionally does these parties where they play their music like really loud, like you can hear it 2 or 3 blocks away, and it's just like shitty techno, and it goes on till 6:30 or 7 in the morning, all night long. Do they get the popo over often? No, they don't. But this part of town has the popo over often anyway because of all the fighting in the bars. And I guess they just... no one's reported them. We're kind of out of revolver. Look at all this ammo we've got for weapons we don't have. I'll tell you what. Let's take this stuff. Oh no, we get revolver ammo. The 512 door key. We could use that right now. Kind of want to explore down here while I can. Right. This is the room of loot. Much loot. I think we've looted everything in the loot room. So Everything is done. We haven't done the fire escape and we haven't done any of Cable's hallway. We are now sitting on one item slot again. But we can fix that. There we go. It's lost its purpose. Oh no! There's so much darkness in these rooms now that I have a flashlight that these aren't like mandatory light 'em up rooms, but I could miss something if I'm not careful. Barcode scanner. Me without my barcode. Typical. We'll always remember the loot for providing us with temporary loot, indeed, that we then have to immediately use. Alright, barcode scanner and the key. That room's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This is easier now there's one less enemy. Key we can get while we're upstairs. We're gonna come past it on the way up if we use this ladder. Okay, we can make more trips. Oh, there is another guy here. Why were you hiding? Packetbeleg einlesen. This is like a postbox thing. Use the barcode. Okay. More tarot. The sun card. A hexagon. Leaving. I have been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I'm on the next ship to Kitez tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. Sun. Okay, so this was the spy. The white-haired girl, I think, was our... Alina Seo. Was it Alina Seo? Yeah, I think so. I have to double check. There's a lot of names coming up. Ariane. Oh, it was Ariane. It was Ariane's. Who that was, right? I can't remember. I don't know who anyone is. There's at least two important people. One of them, I think the hair turned white and they had developed psychic powers. That's who they're talking about. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'd like to send a packet. Right. So we're back here. We know where that leads. It's also relatively easy to get to. There's another ladder downstairs that will lead to the other doors. This is probably another one of those 5-card key things, isn't it? We need that. Like the original photo that I had isn't there anymore. Maybe it'll be in this... Maybe the photo room is the original photo we had and that's the complete version of it. Yeah, Ariane Young, that was the girl with the white hair. Oh, charge. No, this is not the door I was thinking of. These both unlock from the other side. And the patient door is on the left. There. Nice having a safe corridor. Oh, it's another meat room. Dream diary. 6th night, I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I embraced my lover in the red deserts of Gitez when a storm consumed us, the sand grinding us down until nothing remained. It's very happy, isn't it? 13th night. I was a worker in the mines of Leng, when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joining with the flesh of many others until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. 16th night. As a storm raged in the sky, I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Veneta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building and I woke up. Yeah, me! 18th night. I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. 19th night. I saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Buhian. I was walking through the floating imperial palace when the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. Ah, methinks someone's been having some interesting dreams. A little bit beyond the wall of sleep. This is where the cards go.
Illogicoma appreciates your contribution.
Thank you, Morbo, for the sub. I very much appreciate. Welcome in. You're having a good day. Ah, it's a Metatron cube. Kind of the symbol of our channel, a little bit. Don't you know that? We actually built a lot of our iconography around the Metatron cube. Morbo cheered X. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I have to fix those again. It shouldn't be doing cheer notifications when it's a sub. There we go. So that's where the tarot cards go. Let's go and find the other two.
Yay!
Yay! It is closing off rooms to us with the meat, which is actually quite handy. Except in that one case where I really wanted to know if I could get in that other door or not. But there's a train now? I feel like there wasn't a train last time. the KFC for the first time in maybe a decade. Oh man, I would love some KFC. I haven't had it in years either because we just don't have it here. Damn it. They were good enough. Put a little chicken with my breading. Oh, is it whole bread? Damn it. There. The red eye. There exists a strange folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to pareidolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an inkblot or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that the so-called red eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Rotfront's planet. Or is it? Yet, for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and a way of life. That red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the Protectors and the tight grip of the central government on Haymat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. During the celebration of Monfest at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revolution, but the red coins share an eerie resemblance to that red eye. Or is this just pareidolia too? Should you ever receive one of those red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or similar paint thinner. Spending or re-gifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. A cliché place name. Rottingham. Rottingham doesn't sound very nice. I didn't get that, I wasn't looking. 194. There we go. I have to pay attention with these rooms. Wait. Oh, that's the... Look at our diagnostics on the Calibri rooms. Crazy. Oh yeah, cover your ears, everyone. I really didn't want to waste all that ammo. It did light the room up a little bit. In the aftermath of the revolution, when we've cast off the old and embraced the new, we're still stripping paint off coins because an atmospheric phenomenon looks like an eye. Yeah, that's one of those things that's very Cthulhian, isn't it? It's very Lovecraft. It's like kind of the great old one symbolism comes to mind. Moonlight Sonata's back. Bunch more stuff I can't pick up. Rifle ammo, thermite, Lepidoptery, Pareidolia, faces in butterflies. Bioresonance technology and its limitations. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the stranglehold of the Empire without the support of replicas? Essential technologies like climate-forming and introduced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance technology. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now as we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt host to a replica brain is still not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe that we've become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. I think Alina was bioresonant individual. Could explain our individuality. Elster, that's us. Okay. RR. Heavy workers. Valka, who had the butterflies. I'm going to try to find out who had the butterflies. She's like an owl related character though. Bueller? Fit for combat. Bueller is an owl. It's a falcon. Storch is the stork. It's Colibri. It's Elster. The magpie. A myna. You'll have to bear with me while I just traipse through these notes for clues. FKLR, Euler Adler. Storch. This was the Storch's room, then this makes sense. But we can't get a C here. There's no D, so it's not Adler. MNHR. I think I need another clue for this. Okay. Ah, the magpie box is that way, so we can get back that way. Also drop down. There's another disket. Ah, that's a reflection. Patients archived. So we need to figure out the code to that, but that's probably going to be on the disk. Or the disk will help us get to it. This is good, there's two of them. I can make a couple more big heals. That's nice. We are nearly dead. The keypad. Computer, that's where we need to go. out of space. Two more cards. Heels are running a little shy now on those. Biscuit B. Medibank. Patient data. We're looking for one of the two Ito sisters, basically. Isolda or Erica. Still, it's worth reading the rest of this, I always think. Medical history: chronic asthma, osteoporosis, severe hearing loss, cochlear implantation requested. Construction worker, retired. Let's see. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, multiple sclerosis, insomnia. Patient is forgetful about her medication. Roswitha Fong, okay. Waltraud Gao. Irritative bronchial asthma. Did not react well to antibiotics. Erika Ito. So what we have here is the date of birth. That's what we need. University student. Sprained ankle, grade 1. Very active in sporting activities. Sold Ito. 560524. Oh, they're twins, so it's the same, right? Minor fracture left shin, double fracture right arm, major laceration forehead, regularly treated for small lesions, very prone to accidents. Jesus Christ. A shop assistant though. How did that? Who else we got? Ulrika Ko. Irritative bronchial asthma. Removed notes. Saskia Lee. Bronchial infection. Unknown cause. A lot of people with bronchial infections and asthma. Ain't that weird? Maybe it's something to do with the meat disease. Becca Liang. Antidepressant ration was doubled. Sinus infection. Nikolai Nguyen. Let's see. Back pain. Claims to being able to take part in communal morning exercises. Ariane Young. That's who we're looking for, I guess. Insomnia, bruising, premature acromotrichia? I'll have to look that one up. Because I don't know what that means. Oh, that's the loss of pigmentation. Right. That's, yeah, her hair turned white. That makes sense. More bronchial asthma. Contact dermatitis. Repeated contact with chemical irritants during work. That guy's a cleaner. Students. All different people, but they've all got this bronchial infection thing going on. Anyway, what's important here is 560524. would be dark, wouldn't it? This is the library, though. Bookstore, I should say. Song of the Gods. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the 4th Cultural Protection Act. But why do you have it? There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of, a song that we all dance to but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt, we all resonant in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while some are born that cannot only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it, gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the empire of Yusan and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the empire on their carbon steel backs. So this is banned text because it's an empire propaganda text. I get it. The God Emperor. Empress, I guess. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere, but she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Oh, she like melted into meat goo. That's sad. I've seen her around. Quite a lot. Oh. Twins must have perished at some point. The death card. Isa wearing a school uniform. It's old. Picture is badly damaged, but that's Erica. The one we saw in the previous cycle. We managed to rescue Erica, but I guess Isa couldn't find her. That must be that acute bronchitis people are talking about. It makes them cough up all their insides and turn into mush. It's not wholly pleasant. What remains for us to do here? Butterfly room. I can't get in that door, it's blocked. But there is an item on the atrium. I think the butterfly room is the last Why don't we put the cards we have in the circle? Could be a good start. Libri. There are memories of an Ulster unit working at Sierpinski. There's no replica. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. Well, that's us. We shouldn't be here, but we are. So there was Ulster was in the luck. Perhaps key to that luck is in our files. Ah, that was her note. Yeah, she's keen to look for her, but she couldn't find her. Right. I don't have any other leads right now. In it. I can't carry a whole 6 cards. We still have... We don't have the eye with us, but... Can do this. Broad front is a circle. High mat is a star. Kitez is a triangle. Circle's probably the one we don't have, unless it's that. Veneta is like a pause icon? Or 2 lines? There's the triangle, up front of the circle. in Bouillon. Bouillon is the hexagon. I don't think I have one for Leng. Ah. These two I think are correct. Guess that'll have to stay there for now, until I understand it more. Ah shit, I can't actually get out of this room if I go in there because I don't have the light. I want to make sure I haven't missed anything now. There are rooms that I would quickly duck out of, like this one. That's a door I can't even get to, but there is an item here. It bothers me that I haven't been able to get it. How do I get that metal debris? From above, perhaps? The only thing above is the cable hallway. Perhaps the moon's mural. Well, I thought that's what we needed to use the moon's mural, but it's clearly a dead end. Just checking for any more clues. Meat room. Don't want to go back in the meat room anytime soon. Let's go back here then. You know what this room's for? This room's for. One more check out the bottom floor, see if we missed anything. Lock is defective. Photo store, public house, computer store, fire escape and cooler. Oh, I've just realized what those dark smears are. I think it's the people that melted. Why can we still interact with this? There's teeth and stuff. This is somebody that melted. Oh, it's like a face. Yeah. This is someone that melted all over their food. If this is the cold storage, it looks like all the food went bad too. Maybe it was something in that that caused it. Rations. Okay, so we're back here. This just led us back to there. There was a document in the alley, but we read it. Now then, Buyan, Kitez. Okay, those are some clues that we needed. Unification. Unification at any cost. Orbital defense cannon battery Veneta 12. It's a good clue. Oh. Hang on. Patterns are in the wings. Bunch of cocoons. The moon card. Well, we have everything we need then. Right? Safer to go back this way. Oh, it got real drippy in here all of a sudden. I guess we can get this dial now. That looks like an Elster unit. The light well above has been consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. It's a dial ring. Okay. Got one photo left on this thing. It's just enough. Guess we got pretty lucky with that. Let's make sure we get their order right. Utez is a triangle. Buyan is a diamond. We already knew those. All we have left is the moon. It's Leng the moon. Well, that's a circle, so that says hot front. Leng the rose. I'm going to be told Diablo today if that's coming up, because I'm cooking and got stuff coming up with the food. Fair enough. Fair enough. So this is on Veneta 12. Pretty sure that's correct, Veneta. I'm at Buyan. We know that one's correct. Triangles. I'm gonna just say this is it. As I understand it to be. This has been going well. Yeah, it's fine. I still might jump to Elden Ring for a little bit of goofing, but she'll see. I am kind of really into this now. We've almost finished this area, I think. I'm gonna save before we do this puzzle. Actually, let's take two just in case, and I feel like it's a good bet to take a bunch of ammo with us just in case I get in a fight. Well, I can see the dials, but I can't remember the order that these were in. Okay, so these are reusable. Okay, I get it. Right front. That's at the bottom, right? Crescent. Meta. Right. Ez. Up middle. Wing. Bottom middle. Not front. Bottom right, I want to say. Yan and Heimat. Lying. No lying. Up front. Got 2 left crescents and a right crescent and a full. I can't remember which order they're in. Go back and take another picture. Glad that this is reusable. I didn't think it was, so I've been like holding off on using it. Very useful. What was at the top. Yan was at the top left. There is a right facing crescent. Circle. There's left facing crescent. Lying. Meta. Right facing crescent. This looks correct to me. What does it mean? Oh, but that's only assuming that we got the cards in the right order as well. This could be entirely wrong. I don't have my orrery photograph anymore. We know that Buyan is a hexagon. And that Rotfront is a circle. Heimat is a star. Kitez is a downwards triangle. Veneta is straight lines. These two I'm not sure about, but Rotfront seems correct. Lang, this is a rose. I don't have a thing that describes Lang. Try switching Rotfront and Lang and see if that works. I'm pretty sure this is in the right order. And again. That could be perceived as a triangle, so it could be that Veneta and Kitez are backwards. Because the Kitez has a tower in it. I could try that. There's other things here too. To cover Rotfront entirely. Wasn't the other way around. Ah. Right, guess we're crawling through this hole now. Oh, it's like we did in the beginning. Here again. The last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the King in Yellow? Not yet. That was the end of the demo originally. Ariane's old radio transmitter. It's still transmitting. 195. This is Ariane's room. Old Imperial serials. Ariane loved reading these. Radio operation textbooks. The national flag, it's meaningless. Black and white pictures of paintings Ariane used to make. It's locked. There's 3 keys here. The room is covered in stuff. Door won't open yet. Just say 195. I don't think that's gonna work because we overrode all the radio stuff. Alright. Picked up the King in Yellow and all of our items are gone. Ammo, repair spray. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she's related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Seo in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Vineta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. Oh, it's Alina Seo who looked like her. Okay. Workforce assignment for young Ariane. We've been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C. I've recently submitted an application for a military service assignment on the Penrose program. You've been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience, store clerk, part-time compulsory military service, and long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find another employment, you'll be assigned the following workplace: Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Lang. Which is probably why we're here. And Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. Okay, we've been told to leave some space because we're going to need some books. That's perhaps why they emptied this place out. Picture of those two up there, okay. No map data. Alright. I picked up the king in yellow, and it opened a door, and all my inventory disappeared. Is there anything new in here? No. Okay. This is the end. Leave forever? Don't have a choice. Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died, and soon all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details change, things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? Well, that's an interesting way to look at it. Perhaps the red eye's causing it. A crashed ship, a strange gate, a hole in the ground. An island beyond reach, memories from other lives, dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise, a search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falca ends and Elster begins. Where Falca ends? Oh, were we Falca? But we've come back as an Elster or something? I guess it makes sense because a lot of these were copied from various different units, so could be that we were copied from the same person that became Falca. Stop. You must turn back. There is nothing for you there. You've tried so many times and you failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning, Adler. Falca's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. That dream we had at the start, I guess, or that moment we had wasn't Elster, it was Falca's memory. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again. No matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Boss. both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Are we both Falkers? That's Falker. We're in Ulster. But I think that, well, this Falker was sick and hospitalized, and it sort of stopped reacting to anything. It seems like in these infinite cycles, perhaps our consciousness has become an Ulster. It's hard to say. It's very complex. All I know is that I have to destroy this part of myself, it seems. This part of myself that looks like a cool Zone of the Enders enemy. Disturb. Ah. Nice. Always worth checking this. She has shields now. Oh. Ooh. We're not doing so well. Something's super corrupted up here whenever I get near that orange thing. That's why it said to leave up an inventory space. Okay, no, quite it instead of reloading it. Okay. Nice. Violent scene missing. Now we are one. Adler, you've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. Yeah, he's seen some shit at this point. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. Ow. That explains that image from before. Oh, we opened it this time. Without ripping our own arm off. Get in the menu now. Penrose Briefing Phase 2. By our calculations, 1500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you received this message. Congratulations, comrade. Yes. We approach the Orc Cloud, our search for new worlds will begin. That is a familiar note we've read several times. So this is our ship. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of right front of school, of the photo store, sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? This is talking about Alina, I think. But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother here? Why bother? Here I am finally free. I get to be by myself, and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. Congratulations, comrade. You survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it's time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. You have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. Is that what happened? How we got here? Because she was in the pod for a long time. Took some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the block warp protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me, but lately I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her. Everything is the same in here. Always. Nothing ever changes. Kinda sounds like she just took the ship and ran. And then maybe we, just went until we ran out of life support and then eventually crashed on this place. I had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on and Mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived, the one with the yellow-headed figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Everything's always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. Seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head, and whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. Oh. That was 1848. This is 2503, like 2 years later. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. Cycle 5? Something? Wow, this is 2,000 cycles past the sell-by. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep I wonder if I'll wake up again. Scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything's just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. Just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Just make it stop. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home? Sure. Where the cryopod is. you end? Yeah, so it seems like this whole time the person we were looking for, we'd sort of been on this ship and it had lasted so long that eventually I guess they left in one way or another. And our Elster unit has been going through some shit. A lot of different narrative threads going on here, but very cool. Extremely fun game. Really good gameplay. Feels great to play. Looks amazing. Thematically brilliant. Good job. More people should be talking about this. I know it came out and it came out a little while back and it was on Game Pass. But I don't hear people talking about Signalis. A few people have played it that I know of, and that's good. Yeah, good job. I'm gonna have a little drink. Yeah, it was just a really depressing story. It kind of sounds like a lot of this stuff might have been happening in Elster's kind of mind. I don't really know. Special thanks, Gimmer del Toro. But the kind of difference between Elster and Falca, all that stuff. There's a lot to unpick. I like how it's just like, it's a game by 2 people. Now here's the 400,000 people that worked at the distribution company. I look forward to seeing what else Rose Engine come up with in the future. Hang on, I gotta go turn my radiator off. It's far too hot. There we go, I'm back. And yeah, so that's the end of another one of our games. I'm gonna let these run in case there's more. Total game time 10 hours. Active play 930, that's a nice metric. 25 saves, 8 loads, 3 deaths. Death cheated 3. Ending leave. Of course there's another ending. Credits like these are what greatly amuses me when people denounce foreign-made stuff and praise local stuff. Like literally all kinds of people had to work on this, even this small game. Before I turn this off for good, there was that thing with 3 padlocks in it as well. Like, maybe I have to do multiple playthroughs, as that also has been a theme in the game. The whole idea of reliving things again and again. It's just interesting that we ended up here. It seems like... So what I feel like happened is... we woke up on that ship and she had to leave. And then we did find ourselves in Sierpinski, but weird shit's happening in Sierpinski, probably because of the red eye or the disease or some other thing. I think there's some kind of elder entity messing with stuff. But then it also seems like this is a place where that person was before we were on the ship. So we're sort of investigating the past in order to come to terms with the present, which is that we're alone now. I feel like it says there's another ending, and there's a bit where we're told to turn back here, and I wonder if I can do that. Okay. We could let Falca kill us and see if that does anything. Let's do that. Let that be the final thing I do in this game. Death. Okay, destroy me. You got cucumbers at the store. They're most likely picked by a person of Vietnamese heritage who probably dives a French car and fuels it with a gas made from Norwegian oil. But the cucumbers are packed. A dude in a Swedish truck is going to pick them up and deliver them to the store before having some Mexican food for lunch. What the fuck do you mean? No foreign stuff. Stop. I seek death. These Falca units are definitely strong. But yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna have to find out what these other endings are, but I'll do that in my own time. I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Tremendous game. Loved it. Well, normally I'd go for 4 hours. I've gone for 3. What other games have I got on right now? I think it was Yakuza, which I don't really want to boot up right now. And I did start Ixion, didn't I? But again, I don't really feel like it. I'm gonna goof in Elden Ring for a little bit.